Yes, good evening, people. My name is JR and I am the FR Gooner. I'm joined here by Lito. How are you, brother?
Been better, mate. Been better.
Yeah, yeah. I understand. I understand. We just been watching Arsenal play Chelsea, which finished Arsenal 0, Chelsea 2. Um, what can I say? What can I say? I'm starting to feel numb after these performances, if I'm honest with you. Um, I mean, bro, we don't even look like we're a threat. We're at home. Do you know what I'm saying? In a London derby, and we don't even look a threat at all. I thought we would give it a lot more, but to be fair, I mean, let's start off with the lineup. I mean, what did you think of it?
Uh, the best we could do, really. I mean, I don't want to make excuses, but
Mm,
we just got the worst luck, man. In
yeah,
COVID and so I don't know. My main concern was the defense, but
mm,
I personally thought we would raise it a bit for Chelsea. I mean, we haven't done too badly against them,
yeah,
but yeah, we put out who we could.
yeah. No, I agree. I mean, when you talk about raising it, I felt like we raised it in the second half.
Yeah,
But and when you talk about, the starting lineup, I do agree. I thought I looked at the squad that we had. I think, yeah, we do have a bit of bad luck. Um, I think the first 11 was, yeah, probably the best that we could do. Aubameyang's just come back from COVID, obviously. Do you know what was heartbreaking though? When I looked at that subs bench and I saw in midfield, for example, El Nene, and I think we had Reece Nelson as the options to come off, to come on from the bench in midfield, and I thought, this is poor, man. This is poor. I mean, what did you think about Xhaka being captain? Would you have made him captain?
um, do you know what? I get it. I'm not gonna lie. I,
Yeah,
I do understand why he got the armband. Me,
yeah,
I'm a Kieran Tierney for captain next guy all day.
mm,
But I do understand why Jacob got it. To be fair, probably like one of our, if he's not our most senior, he's probably one of the most senior players now.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But you say you're a Kieran Tierney for captain, but
Mm.
surely if Aubameyang's not captain, wouldn't he be the next person for you to be that captain? Why do you get it that Xhaka was captain?
Yeah, because I think I think it just comes down to experience and
Mm,
yeah, just being able. Well, you'd hope that he would be able to kind of marshal people when he's in the middle of the pitch, so he sees more and stuff. But I think he's still weirdly part of that weird captain group thing that
yeah,
like Emery, and it
yeah,
seems
yeah.
Arteta's kind of just kept it in the same vein. So
Yeah, I agree, to be quite honest. I just wanted to see your viewpoint. I mean, I do get it. And a lot of people have kind of said to me, like, Jack, how can you say Jack could be captain after what he did, for example, a couple seasons ago? But I seen him in the Euros, how he led that Switzerland team. I thought he done that very well. Also, there's a lot of times when you see Jacka talking at halftime or before the match to the rest of the team. And we need someone vocal like that, to be quite honest. And I think that's what sadly Aubameyang lacks. At times he does lead by example, but for the last season he ain't done that either, to be quite honest. So it's a complete mess, bro. I mean, I looked at that start and I was threatened, to be quite honest. But I was thinking, do you know what? Our performances against Chelsea in the last 3 matches or so have been positive. I think we've won the last three. We obviously beat them in the FA Cup as well. So I thought, you know what? Like, it's at home, it's at the Emirates. We're gonna show something from the beginning. I was more hopeful. A lot of people were talking about Lukaku, obviously his debut. I thought he was going to be quiet, to be quite honest. I thought, do you know what? He's good, but he's been doing his thing in the Italian league, which is slightly different. And when he was playing for Man United, he didn't look that great, which is why he obviously got sold. But if I'm honest with you, he bullied us. He done exactly what everyone said he was gonna do. He absolutely bullied us. Um, Pablo Marie could not handle him. What do you think of Pablo Marie?
You know what? It's mad how in the 2 games that he started now, I feel like he's erased all of the good work that he did before because
I
he was
agree, bro. I
fit
agree.
and we saw him in it. And I thought the way he reads the game is quite good.
Yes.
Again, because we were just seeing him thrown in here and there, maybe thought, right, this is my chance, I got to take it.
Yeah.
But he looks good, like he looks decent.
Yeah.
Like in a 90 minutes kind of situation. Boy.
Yeah, bro. I mean, he obviously he's never been the fastest, but I thought, like you said, he reads the game, and that he's like you remember Mertesacker?
Yeah.
Like he wasn't the fastest either, but they could read the game. But bruv, he looks. I don't know. It's like he's going backwards, bro. It's like he started off well, and he's literally going backwards in this team, and he's starting to look more like Mustafi. Mustafi, he's trying to look like him, bro. It's like my man's come back in the form of Pablo Marie.
I'm like, do you know what? Maybe though, Jay, maybe it's a thing where he needs like a solid guy next to him.
Yeah.
Had that as yet. I think if Gabriel had played today, maybe things are
But they play on the same side, don't they?
Bit different. Say that again.
Don't they play on the same? Would they ever play together, so to speak? Do you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't it?
With our injuries and the way Arteta.
Yeah. Real talk. I mean, he played Tavares last week on the right, so it could happen. I'm looking forward to Gabriel playing with
White.
Yeah, with White. To be quite honest, I know people are saying White can't head the ball. Why have we bought him, etc. But I think he will be a decent signing. He will show himself to be a decent signing, but we just need that luck of run, like where we can get both players playing at the same time. I saw that Gabriel was back in training, light training, which is positive for us. So yeah, I mean, we've been screaming out for Martinelli to start up front for a long time in that number 9 position. Performance today, talk to me. What do you think of it?
But I think Martinelli is a player that needs a 6 supporting cast, man. And our midfield just ain't it. But there's no supply, there's no creativity. Well, not with the players that was on today anyway. And I saw him a lot. He was having to come back a lot and look for the ball and then look to go forward. And that's not his game. Like players like that, you just got to get into their feet and let them.
Take it. Yeah.
But, once OD's in, Smith Rowe. To be fair, Smith Rowe, he did a bit today, but
he tries.
Weren't there. Saka wasn't fully fit. He looked kind of tired. Like he looked like he was blowing a bit. So the cohesion. I mean, game 2 in it. Like not fully there, but Martinelli. He definitely needs supply. I mean,
But is that the fault of the manager? Because it looks, for me personally, right now, it kind of looks like certain players are going backwards. Martinelli, at a time when Emery was there, I'm not saying Emery was the great manager, but he looked like the guy where I was thinking, raw, this is a signing. What, £8 million? Do you know what I'm saying? And in a few months or so, like he's going to be the player to play up front. Give him that opportunity. Why is Arteta not playing him? As soon as he starts getting played, the guy, he just looks like Francis Jeffers now. He started to look like Francis Jeffers. And even as well, like Aubameyang as well. Like obviously he just come back from COVID, so I'm not faulting him for today's match, but he's gone backwards under Arteta as well. So is it? I'm just starting to think: you've got a player and they've got a style of play that works for them. Is it a case that Arteta doesn't know how to find that style of play, or have we just been unlucky with like last minute changes, obviously, to the squad, etc., and we haven't been able to bounce back from that due to COVID and things like that? What's your thoughts?
I think think it's a number of things. I still honestly don't think Arteta knows his best 11. Granted, like you said, you know, injuries, COVID, stuff like that. So at times he's kind of been forced to play who's available.
Yeah.
Secondly, he's a micromanager. If you really watch Arteta during games, constantly barking out orders and hand movements, and do you get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I feel like sometimes he confuses the players because it's like, you know, like most managers, you have your team talk, you set the plan out, you know, for playing, and you hope that the players can go out and just deliver. With him, every minute it's like sparking orders and and it's like, let them just do their thing. I think it's confusing. So I think he's overdoing it, and I don't know if he's trying to show like, you know, I'm on the ball and I want swift movement, and if something goes wrong, this is the plan B. Blah, blah, blah. I think that is a downfall of his. I get it that you want to be active, but you have to be sure in the fact that your team's going to do what you've asked them to do. So with certain players, I think either confused or, let's be honest, and I don't know if we're going to go here so early, but I think some of them aren't having him, bro. I'll be honest with you.
Are you not? They're not playing for him, you mean?
I think he's in over his head, and I don't put it all on him because
we've had bad luck as well, and the structure above
is messed up. Like United, Cronkies, like we could talk about that all day. I think there was a better hierarchy kind of arrangement. Arteta could have fared a bit better. Saying that, spent money.
They backed him, man. They backed him. I just seen that we spent the most money so far, and it's in the transfer window.
Right, we've spent the most money, or we're the highest spenders so far.
But don't look like we bought anything, have we? Don't look like we've improved the squad.
Like what? It's not really. I mean, cool, they're young. You know, hopefully you can keep the team together and they'll grow together. But no one's come in that I'm like, oh my days, it's not that Ozil moment or that Sancho.
100%. We haven't got that star factor, that star player yet where we say, all right, this is now we mean business, so to speak. I hear you. It's just like we just spent money and like, but there's nothing to really show for it. I understand what he's trying to do with trying to get these young players in. They're for the future. They are quality. Some of them seem like quality signings. I know Odegaard's a good signing for me personally, but I hear what you're saying, man. I was looking at the Man United match and I seen Sancho come on. I seen there was a couple of Man United supporters, like they were complaining that he's not playing it. He's on the bench, and those are star players, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and we're talking about Ben White. No disrespect to him, and Tavares and Sammy Lokonga, who's been decent so far, but they're not that star element that, you know, that we've been used to, that one star player that, you know, that party that comes through, that Aubameyang, that Lacazette, like Ozil, like he said. For me with Arteta, I kind of feel that I think he's kind of been found out. I've been his biggest supporter, to be quite honest, and a lot of people will be shocked that I'm kind of talking like this, but he's being found out. Like he had a plan that was working, you know, when he had Aubameyang on the left and he was switching the play out to Aubameyang. Aubameyang will cut inside and he'll get the shot. He done that against Liverpool. He done that to win, to get the FA Cup, etc. But I think after that, I'm not really seeing the style of play or plan B or anything. Like it's like he hasn't really adapted. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like he's just shouting just to shout. Like it doesn't seem to. There seems to be a lack of fluidity. Sorry, with our play. And also we don't ever look like scoring, bro. I never thought that we were gonna score today. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially in that first half, I never thought we were gonna get a goal.
Who's gonna score it as well? Like
that's what I'm saying. If Martinelli doesn't get that goal for us, who? Well, Pepe. Pepe was the other guy you would look for, but he's not really. I don't know. He needs to wake up because he ended the season on good form. We need to continue that, but I think he needs other players around him to shine as well for him to. Yeah, Saka did have a poor match today. I don't know. If you did with the goals, if you thought it was Tierney's fault or Saka's fault, or someone else's fault?
The first goal,
Mm.
I can't front. I just got to put that down to Lukaku. Like he was strong.
Yeah.
I mean, like it happens. Like it's one of them things. The second goal, as much as it hurt me to admit, it was very silky play from them, bro. Like very silky. But I think, I don't know. I wouldn't blame KT. I heard the commentator saying, you know, Kieran Tierney, this, that, and other. But I wouldn't blame him. I feel like he felt, you know, damn, I need to get in. I need to try and do something. And it's just one of those things, man. It's the whole team's not really gelling well,
bro.
So it's gonna happen, innit? Like it's just one of them things. It was, but I can't deny. I can't deny.
I kind of felt there's a like you said, the gelling. There's a lack of communication, to be quite honest. I mean, KT's got someone out behind him, Reece James, twice coming in from behind, yeah, and no one's saying, look, my man's running through. Do you know what I'm saying? Get him. Do you know what I'm saying? Even if KT can't get him, he's not seeing behind him. But for me personally, I have to blame Saka for that, to be quite honest. I kind of felt that KT had a man marked in the centre, seemed to be where he's meant to be, but Saka should have been tracking back as well, to be quite honest. On two occasions, he was a bit lazy with the running back. Like, do you know what I'm saying? You could spot, you play wing back as well. You can spot the issue. Like a man's out there by himself. Reece James is just running out there by himself twice. He was just free every single time. We got Saka punched for the same thing twice, you know, and yeah, and they scored from it. Like I granted, Lukaku did bully us. Like he was looking like Drogba out there, or we made him look like Drogba out there. But yeah, Reece James, like good run from him, to be fair. But yeah, it was poor, man. It was poor. I thought we did step it up a bit in the second half. Seen a bit more momentum, but it's a bit too late. Too late. You're at Emirates, yeah, and you're trying to step it up in the second half. People are paid to watch that match. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you're trying to step it up. Then it's like, come on, bro. This is a London derby against Chelsea. They're coming to our turf. They're coming to try and disrespect us, and we just let them just literally roll over us, just bully us, bully us. I was watching some memes with Pablo Marie on the floor as he got shrugged off by Lukaku, man. It was horrible, man.
Had to pay. Where did he come from? Whatever team he was at, Brazil. We had to pay them like another mil the other day.
Yeah.
One of the clauses in his contract. They got some weird contract set up, but yeah,
go on.
In the back soon, man, because he seems like a bit part or a kind of cup player to me, man.
Yeah. I do you know what? To be quite honest, I'm not gonna. We've only played 2 games. I would say the first match, COVID was an issue. If I'm honest with you, 48 hours, we lose 2 of our biggest players, Aubameyang and Lacazette. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so that would hit the squad. The first match of the season as well, and we looked flat. Second match, obviously today we lost Ben White.
KT went off.
Yeah, KT went off as well. But I don't think Pablo Marie is Mustafi yet.
Nah.
Or I think he just had a bad start at the moment. It's a squad. He's a squad player, definitely. I don't want to see him start. Hopefully, Gabriel comes back soon. We're missing a lot of players, to be fair. We're missing Partey. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, Lokonga was meant to be a bench player, bro. He's playing decent, but I don't think he's meant to be starting, if I'm honest with you. Yeah. I do like him. He looks like a decent player. But it's a lot of, you know, we just bought him from Anderlecht and he's straight away playing in the Premiership, starting. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's not that guy yet, but he's definitely someone that is going to be I think he's going to be a good player for us. But we've been unlucky. Missing out Gabriel, Partey, Lacazette. He definitely with the link-up play out front. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Even the determination.
Our main guy, bro. Trust me.
Yeah.
I miss him more than anyone else, to be honest.
100%. And to be quite honest, you kind of see like what we're missing when players like him are are not there. I mean, would you sell him now?
Nah, I'm for Laka, and it sounds crazy. I would get rid of Oba before I get rid of Laka.
Would you get up? Would you get rid of Aubameyang in this transfer window though?
I wouldn't now. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, it would make no sense because plus we're not gonna have any time to replace him. Who are we really gonna attract of his level
right now?
If him on his day, like he's carried us for a few seasons. I'm not writing him off, but danger dip. But the quality of him when he is on top form, we can't replace that.
Yeah.
What? I'm hoping he comes good. He's ill, you know. I know he has some family problems. Obviously now COVID. Game 2, let's hope he come back. So.
Yeah, I mean, with Aubameyang, for me, like one thing I would say is he's had some very poor performances, but I honestly don't think that he's just not trying. I just think it's not working for him, and I know if it's down to the tactics or what, but I always feel that, and he's lacks confidence as well. He's not getting the run of the mill. He's not getting that goal. It's that lucky goal just to go on a run or something. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, and I don't want to write him off. I mean, the brother scored 22 goals, not last season, the season before, and the season before that. Then he scored 10 goals last season. I don't know if that's Arteta, tactics that are not working for him, but I just don't feel that. Like, is it Aubameyang or is it the tactics for you? What is it?
I personally think it's the tactics, and as much as don't get me wrong, Jay, I'm not a Arteta out. Like I'm not violently, but I forward he is gonna be the right man.
Yeah. But can you not see? Go on, bro. You can say something.
I think in the position we're in, it makes no sense right now to fire him because who's gonna come in? And like I said before, there's a lot going on that's wrong behind the scenes. So I've got venom for Edu as well. I've got venom for the Cronky. So you know he because he's the man that's at the front of the house. He's getting the brunt of everything from the pundits and the fans and whoever, all the critics. You get what I'm saying? So I can hard for him because you know as much as we go online and social media and see all the memes and all the everything. Do you know what I mean? The tweets and whatnot. He sees it.
Yeah.
Have impact on them.
He looked tired today, bro. He looked tired.
Like he looked like there was one point I think something happened and his head just went down, and it's almost like he was saying to himself, "Just give me a break."
Yeah. No, for real. I'm gonna play devil's advocate though. Like you mentioned the Cronkies, we spent the most money and not got Europe. Are they to blame? Are they to blame? They said they're going to give us the money. These people, Eddie and them man, are going out to get the players that we said we need. For me personally, we don't even look like the team is actually, like you mentioned before, has got better or improved.
We're in the same
same place, bro. We've got players, we've lost players, Ceballos, etc., Guendouzi, Torreira, etc. is going to go. And it looks like we just replaced these players for like, so to speak. Do you know what I'm saying? Or like, not really, it's maybe slightly in certain areas, but
that's the thing. Players that no one else really wants.
Yeah.
Be honest. Yeah. Like we're in like, we're not in no transfer battle. Do you know what I mean?
But Cronkies they're giving us the money though, bro. So what is the beef? Tell me.
My thing with the Cronkies, bro, they're not football people. They're business. Again, when last season when it was Daniel Ek from Spotify. Yeah, that's the guy we need, and he had Vieira backing him and that. And then I kind of got caught up in it. But then I remember at one point thinking, okay, what does he really know? He says he's an Arsenal fan. Could it be a luxury thing for him? Like, oh yeah, I own Arsenal. But realistically, what does he really know about the fundamentals of
running? Bro, like, let's be honest though, like club owners, how many of them really know about the team like they know. Like all we want is the money, bro. Us give me the money, and we need someone who knows about the team to do what they're meant to do with the money.
You got like
No?
Roman. I think Roman definitely gets it now, but obviously Chelsea been winning, innit?
Yeah.
Can't remember the brother's name from Liverpool. It took them a while. It took them a
Yeah,
couple.
Henry, innit?
Yeah, they made a few mistakes. Love to have
Who?
Leicester owners, bro.
I knew
Like,
you were gonna say that.
Ashen, like, and unfortunately, everything that they went through.
Yeah.
But bro, I feel like they get it.
Yeah, they put the structure in place, yeah, for them to be successful as well. It's not just about the money, it's about putting people in place that are gonna spend that money right.
Yeah, you see the love, like
Yeah.
the when like the owners at the games, he comes on,
Yeah.
see how the players interact with him. Like obviously I feel like they were brought closer when his father passed away. So obviously the reins was passed on to him and stuff like that. But was it FA Cup they won?
Yeah. I think
Bro,
so.
and you could just see the outpouring of love.
Yeah.
And they did it for his dad and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
they get it. And I know like in Thailand as well, football's massive. Like
Yeah. In Asia.
they get it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Their interests are elsewhere, man. And as well, there are other clubs that they own, their franchises in the States, their football and basketball teams. They're not greatly run either, to be honest. So
Yeah.
like a trend to me.
Yeah. Right. Well, listen, we've said that it feels like we've got the same team. Obviously we've lost today again. Things don't seem to be progressing in the right direction. We've had a lot of bad luck, to be fair. This COVID issue seems to be just nowhere but Arsenal, just rubbishing us. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what, you are rubbish, and we're going to give you COVID as well. Take that, yeah. But let me ask you a question then, to round it up. What would transfer market? We've got like 8 days to go or something like that. What would you do now in the transfer market? Obviously, there's a few players to get rid of. Would you buy any more players? What would you do? And who would you get? And what position?
Okay, so I would love to see Basuma rock up at there, bro.
It's common sense.
Bro, I watched the game yesterday and I never thought I would really get into a game like that, because it was like it's not like a massive spectacle. Bro, beginning to end, he was immense.
Yeah. You know the joke thing? Let me just say that when you mention that, because obviously I'm in the same group as you, in another group at exactly the same time, they were saying exactly the same thing. Bro. Exactly the same thing as you were saying about Basuma, that he is immense. We need to get him. So that's how I know it's the truth. I didn't see the match personally.
Perfect partner for Partey, bro.
Yeah.
Like he's
common sense, bro.
He's not gonna get you loads of goals, but his work.
Yeah.
So, but his work rate, he's no nonsense. He goes in for a tackle, but he's smart, bro. He's smart.
Yeah. I'd have felt a lot more confident if we had Basuma as well. If we had bought him as well, bro, I would have said we would have done well in the transfer market. And he was itching to come, bro.
Yeah, and he won't. The thing is now, even if someone did see it yesterday and thought, you know what, let's go for him, you're not getting him now with 8 days to go.
It's too late. They can't replace him.
Yeah, so I think we messed up there. So definitely a midfielder. I need Hector to leave.
Yeah.
100%. I think we need another right back. We've kind of sorted out the left back.
Right, you're asking for a lot, Reaper. We've got 8 days, big man.
They said, I read this morning, they said that there's possibility of 3 to 4 more players. I don't know.
Yeah. What? To get in?
Yeah. Because they said
I don't know.
Outgoings, because Kolasinac now apparently he's agreed to just
cancel his contract or terminate. Yeah. I think there's going to be a lot of players that are going out. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of players that Kolasinac, or whatever his name is, I can never say it, or Willian to go, etc. Bellerin. But to get all those players now, I can't really see. I think we're trying to balance the books out now and just get rid of those players.
I think two more possibly. Might not be the ones that we really want or we're gonna kind of be screaming about, but
Yeah.
I think Arteta has an idea. Obviously, the Brentford game and this game is going to highlight even more where we're lacking need. And then I don't even want to think about what's going to happen against City. So yeah,
bro. You just remind. Huh?
Need a forward, man. I think Balogun.
Bro, I was saying that, like, we saw last season, and I'm gonna end it here. But we saw last season. Look, our defense was the third best defense in the league.
Yeah.
But yeah, we lack goals. I think we scored like 55 goals. Yeah. So therefore, the common sense is focus on the attack.
Exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like Lokonga, is that focusing on attack? I don't think so. Odegaard's probably the only player that I would say is really focused on the attack, creating the goals. But striker, do you know what I'm saying? Forward, someone's gonna get some goals, but I feel it's too late for that. But we're gonna see. I mean, next it's obviously it's Man City, so it's an easy match. Onwards and upwards. Listen, boy, I want you to go and enjoy your son. Huh?
Say our season starts after City.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. That's what I was saying. As soon as I saw that fixture list here, I was like, all right, it starts after that.
Norwich.
So no match of the day until then.
Norwich is when the season really starts.
Yeah, but I hope we got confidence by then, by the time we play them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, because we could be in tatters, but hopefully everyone's back from COVID, and we onwards and upwards, and we go on from there. But listen, Lito, it's been great having you today, man. I want you to enjoy your Sunday. We're not going to let Arsenal destroy our day today. Thank you for your time. It's been great speaking to you. Until next time, bro. Take care, man.
Yeah.
Bless.